The nationally ranked number 12 Central Missouri wrestling team hosted its annual UCM Open on Sunday, November 16th. The all-day event kicked off with a special check presentation from Les Wrestles MS, a cause very important to the Mules, in support of former UCM All-American Les Gatrell and Central Missouri Wrestling. More than 250 wrestlers from a handful of states packed into the Multipurpose Building in Warrensburg, and the multi was hopping with matches happening on 10 mats for most of the day.
It was great. I think we had 3 or 4 top 10 Division II teams here, as well as Mizzou had a bunch of their guys. But we had Northern Iowa, basically their whole entire team. They had their 125 pound returning All-American. They had 3 or 4 other ranked guys. So it's great to see for our guys to see that level of competition. And the event itself, it's great for the community. We bring in tons of parents, teams, everything. Bring in a ton of people.
UCM's defending national champion and national number 1 wrestler Frank Cagnina took second place at 149 pounds. He was the Mules' only place winner at the tournament. Cagnina pinned his opponent in the first bout of the day, followed that with an 18-4 major decision, then had back-to-back technical falls in his third and fourth matches. Cagnina faced number 3 ranked Keenan Haggerty from Maryville in the finals and had his 34-match win streak snapped with a 3-point near fall in the last seconds of the third period, falling 9-6.
Frank's very talented and he's very tough, and he trains hard, and he does the right things, prepare for things like that. And, all besides maybe the last 15 seconds of the day, I thought he did things pretty well. There's always going to be little things you don't do right, and it stings a little bit to lose. And you're a top-ranked guy and you lose to another guy. But no, I think a little more better match strategy, and I think Frank's in good physical shape. I think the mental shape of it, and I think that shows top to bottom. I think we had a lot of guys kind of do the same thing where we lost a lot of leads late in matches, and just match strategy. I think a big one of that is match strategy.
Archie Williams had the fastest pin on the squad in his first match at 47 seconds. He lost his second match, but Williams won his next 3 by decision before losing in the consolation quarterfinals. Malachi Collins also advanced to the consolation quarterfinals at 125 pounds before losing in a 3-0 decision. Looking at the other weight classes, Jareth Foster wrestled at 141 for UCM, Ali Zantout at 149. At 157, the Mules had Zeb Spicer, Logan Carrier, and Evan Young. Spicer and Carrier each won 3 matches in the consolation round. Josh Thompson made it to the quarterfinals of the 165-pound weight class. At 174, it was Mike Boyd. 184 was Grant Sparks and Evan Richards. Rob Schneider and Nicholas Lovejoy wrestled at 197, and Lovejoy went 2-2 on the day. Marshall Purdy competed at 285.
I think we teach our guys to do things the right way, to move forward, to be the attacking guy, to push the pace. And to push the pace, I think you gotta be in shape to do that. And I think you gotta set the tone with the guy. If hand fight the guy, try to push the guy around. And I think on bottom we gotta do a better job. I think some guys like still in that high school mentality where they can lay there for a little bit and let the guy beat on you. And guys ride at this level. They want to try to turn you. They want to try to beat you up. I think we got to get a little more ambition and play the game, and if you're tired, so what? Don't show it. And on all 3 positions, I think we could do a much better job of, and just like I said, these little things, instead of riding back on your knees, getting more pressure on the guy, more pressure forward, and finishing matches, finishing our takedowns. That's a big one. We were in both events, we were in a lot of positions to score, and we didn't capitalize. So that's a big one, I think, is finishing the match, finishing takedowns, and wrestling through situational wrestling, through positions. That's a big one.
The Mules will be back on the mats in the multi on December 4th. For UCMathletics.com, I'm Katie Smith.